Struggling to lose weight despite trying hard? These everyday foods could be the reason. Hey everyone, it's your favorite health detective here for Abudoni Health. It's incredibly frustrating when you're putting in the work, you're exercising, you're trying to eat right, but the scale just isn't moving. You might feel like you're doing everything by the book, but there are some sneaky culprits hiding in plain sight in your kitchen pantry and fridge. These foods can derail your progress without you even realizing it, packing on hidden calories, messing with your blood sugar, keeping you from feeling full and satisfied. Today, we're going to uncover these dietary saboteurs. We're not just going to point fingers, we're going to break down exactly why these common foods are holding you back from your weight loss goals. I'm talking about the science behind how they affect your body, from hormonal responses to calorie density. But more importantly, for each food we expose, I'm going to give you a simple, delicious, and easy swap. The goal here isn't deprivation. It's about making smarter choices that work with your body, not against it. By the end of this video, you'll have a powerful list of 8 food categories to be mindful of and a practical toolkit of healthy alternatives. These small changes can add up to massive results, making your weight loss journey feel less like a battle and more like a natural, sustainable process. Ready to take control and finally see the progress you deserve? Let's get into it. And hey, if you're ready to learn, do me a favor and tap that like button. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Abudoni Health for more natural health tips. Alright, first on our list, and it's a big one, sugary drinks. Sodas, sweetened iced teas, fruit juices with added sugar, and those fancy coffee drinks that are more like desserts. It's so easy to down hundreds of calories without even thinking about it because our brains don't register liquid calories. You can drink a 20-ounce soda, upwards of 240 calories and about 65 grams of sugar, and not feel any fuller. Look at that sugar. It's like pouring gasoline on your metabolic fire, but the wrong kind. Followed by a surge of insulin, your body's primary fat storage hormone. When insulin is high, your body is in storage mode, not burning mode. This creates a vicious cycle. The insulin spike leads to a rapid blood sugar crash, which then makes you feel tired, irritable, and, you guessed it, hungry again for more quick energy. It's a physiological roller coaster that actively works against your weight loss efforts, all while providing zero nutritional value. Think of it as taking 1 step forward with your workout and 2 steps back with your drink choice. So what's the simple swap? It's the most fundamental element of life, water. But I know water can be, boring. Let's level it up. Try sparkling water with a squeeze of fresh lemon or lime for that fizzy satisfaction. Brew your own iced tea and leave it unsweetened, or add a sprig of mint for flavor. Infuse a pitcher of water with cucumber and berries. These alternatives hydrate you, contain virtually no calories, and help break that cycle of sugar dependency. You'll be amazed at how many calories you can save and how much better you'll feel just by changing what's in your cup. Next up, let's take a walk down the snack aisle. Those colorful bags of chips, crackers, pretzels, candy bars. They're engineered to be irresistible. Food scientists call it the bliss point. Salt, sugar, fat. These snacks are typically ultra-processed, stripped of fiber, water, nutrients, leaving you with a calorie-dense product that doesn't signal satiety. You eat a whole bag and you're still not full, but you've just consumed 500 calories. The problem is twofold. First, huge calories in tiny portions, hard if you're in a deficit. Second, refined carbs and sugars cause a blood sugar spike and crash. That promotes fat storage and triggers more cravings. They're addictive by design, targeting reward centers your brain responds to. It's not lack of willpower, it's food engineering to make you overeat. Swap engineered snacks for whole foods that give nutrients and fullness. Instead of chips, portion nuts, almonds, walnuts. Nuts provide healthy fats, protein, and fiber to keep you satisfied. Craving crunch? Try air-popped popcorn. Season it with paprika or nutritional yeast instead of butter. It's a high-fiber, crunchy option. For savory dips, trade crackers for celery, carrot, bell pepper sticks. Let's talk about a staple in many diets: refined carbohydrates. This category includes things like white bread, white rice, pasta, pastries, and many packaged breakfast cereals. The refining process strips the grain of its bran and germ, which is where almost all the fiber, vitamins, and minerals are located. What you're left with is essentially the starchy endosperm, which your body digests very, very quickly. Think of it like a log for a fire. A whole grain log burns slow and steady, but a log made of sawdust, refined carbs, just flashes up and is gone in an instant. This rapid digestion means that refined carbs behave a lot like pure sugar in your body. They cause a fast and dramatic increase in your blood sugar and a corresponding insulin surge. This not only encourages your body to store fat, particularly around the midsection, but it also means the energy you get is short-lived. That's why you might eat a big bowl of pasta and feel sleepy and hungry again just a couple of hours later. These foods don't provide sustained energy or satiety, making it much harder to control your overall calorie intake and manage hunger cues throughout the day. So, how do we make a better choice? The swap is all about going for the whole version. Instead of white bread, choose 100% whole grain or sprouted bread. Swap white rice for brown rice, quinoa, or even cauliflower rice for a low-carb, high-volume alternative. Instead of sugary pastries for breakfast, opt for oatmeal made from rolled or steel-cut oats. These complex carbohydrates are digested slowly, providing a steady release of energy, keeping you fuller for longer and preventing those dramatic blood sugar swings that stall fat loss. The hidden calorie bombs, sauces and dressings. This one is a real silent assassin for so many well-intentioned diets. Sauces, dressings, condiments. You prepare a beautiful healthy salad, vibrant greens, lean protein, fresh veggies. You're feeling great about your choice. Then, you drown it in a creamy ranch, a sweet vinaigrette unknowingly adding 200 to 300 calories and 20 grams of sugar. The same goes for barbecue sauce slathered on grilled chicken or ketchup with your sweet potato fries. These additions can turn a healthy meal into a calorie bomb. The main culprits in these products are typically oil sugar and high fructose corn syrup. Many bottled dressings use low-quality vegetable oils as their base, which are calorie-dense and can be pro-inflammatory. The light or fat-free versions often compensate for the lack of fat by loading up on even more sugar, salt, and artificial thickeners to create a palatable texture and taste. You think you're making a healthier choice, but you're just trading one problem for another. It's crucial to read the labels on these products, because the front of the bottle rarely tells the whole story. The best strategy is to take control and make your own simple dressings. A classic vinaigrette made with high-quality extra virgin olive oil vinegar, like balsamic or apple cider, and a little Dijon mustard is a fantastic, healthy option. A squeeze of fresh lemon juice with a pinch of salt and pepper is often all a good salad needs. If you absolutely love a specific higher-calorie condiment, the key is portion control. Don't pour it directly from the bottle. Measure out 1 or 2 tablespoons and stick to that. This way, you can still enjoy the flavors you love without accidentally sabotaging your entire meal. The greasy truth: fried foods. Okay, let's be honest. Who doesn't love the taste and crunch of fried food? French fries, fried chicken, onion rings, they're delicious. But the method of cooking, deep frying, is what makes them a major roadblock on your weight loss journey. When food is submerged in hot oil, it acts like a sponge, soaking up a massive amount of fat. This dramatically increases the calorie density of the food. A medium-sized potato that's baked might have around 160 calories, but turn it into French fries, and that number can easily jump to over 350 calories. Beyond the sheer calorie count, there's another concern: the type of fat and the high heat. The oils used for deep frying in restaurants are often reused multiple times. And at high temperatures, these fats can become oxidized and form harmful compounds, including trans fats, even if they started as healthier oils. These compounds can promote inflammation throughout the body, which is linked to a host of chronic diseases and can make it metabolically more difficult for your body to lose weight. So, you're not just getting excess calories, you're also getting a dose of inflammation. But you don't have to give up that satisfying crunch. Technology has given us incredible alternatives. Baking is a fantastic option. You can toss vegetables or chicken pieces with a tiny bit of oil and spices and bake them at a high temperature to get them crispy. Grilling is another excellent method that imparts great flavor without adding fat. And of course, there's the air fryer. This appliance works by circulating super hot air around the food, creating a crispy, fried texture with a fraction of the oil and calories. Now, for a topic that can be a sensitive one, alcohol. A glass of wine with dinner or a beer with friends is a common social ritual, but it's important to be aware of how it impacts your weight loss goals. First and foremost, alcohol contains empty calories. They're empty because they provide no nutritional value, no vitamins, no minerals, no protein, and it's more calorie-dense than you might think. Carbs have 4 calories per gram. Protein has 4 calories per gram. Fat has 9 calories per gram. Alcohol has 7 calories per gram. A standard beer can range from 100 to 200 calories. A glass of wine can range from 100 to 200 calories. A shot of liquor can range from 100 to 200 calories, and that's before you add sugary mixers. But the impact of alcohol goes far beyond just its calories. When you drink alcohol, your body prioritizes metabolizing it over everything else. It sees alcohol as a toxin that needs to be cleared. While your liver is busy processing that cocktail, it puts a pause on burning fat for energy. So, not only are you consuming extra calories, but you're also temporarily shutting down your body's fat-burning furnace. On top of that, alcohol is famous for lowering inhibitions. That what-the-heck effect can lead you to make poorer food choices you wouldn't otherwise make, like ordering that late-night pizza. So, what's the game plan? The most effective approach is to limit your intake, especially when you're actively trying to lose weight. When you do choose to drink, make smarter choices. Opt for lower-calorie options like a light beer, a wine spritzer, wine mixed with sparkling water, or a shot of clear liquor like vodka or gin mixed with soda water and a lime. Avoid sugary cocktails like margaritas or piña coladas, which can be loaded with hundreds of calories from sugar. A great non-alcoholic swap is sparkling water with a twist of citrus or a splash of cranberry juice for color and flavor, served in a nice glass so you still feel part of the occasion. Let's venture into the dairy aisle. Dairy itself isn't the enemy. In fact, some dairy products can be great for weight loss. The problem arises with a specific combination: full-fat dairy combined with a lot of added sugar. Fruit-on-the-bottom yogurts, flavored coffee creamers, ice cream, and other creamy desserts. These products take something potentially healthy and turn it into a high-calorie, high-sugar treat that can quickly derail your progress. A small container of flavored yogurt can have as much sugar as a candy bar. The combination of fat and sugar is particularly problematic. Sugar spikes your insulin, signaling your body to store energy. The high-fat content provides a very dense source of that energy to be stored. You're getting the hormonal signal to store fat and a surplus of calories to store at the same time. This fat and sugar combo is highly palatable and easy to overeat, bypassing fullness. The swap is simple. Switch to Greek yogurt. Plain Greek yogurt, low-fat Greek yogurt, non-fat. Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is a powerhouse of protein for satiety. It's thick, creamy, and a blank canvas. Fresh berries, very small drizzle of honey maple syrup. This way you're in control of sugar. This switch can save you hundreds of calories and dozens of grams of sugar per week while boosting protein. Last but certainly not least, let's talk about the most important meal of the day, how it can be the most deceptive, breakfast. Colorful cereals, granola, breakfast bars, marketed as healthy, quick, and convenient. Turn the box around. Look at the nutrition label. Often not much different from candy. Loaded with sugar and refined carbohydrates. Very little protein or fiber. Starting your day with a high sugar meal sets you up for failure. It creates a blood sugar spike, then a crash. A quick burst of energy, then by mid-morning you're sluggish, foggy, craving more sugar or carbs. These foods provide almost no satiety. You're starting on an empty tank. That leads to overeating later in the day. That healthy breakfast bar is just a cookie in disguise. The solution: start with protein and fiber. Protein plus fiber, satiety and stable energy. Swap sugary cereal for oatmeal made with whole rolled oats. Add protein powder. Add nuts. Add seeds. Instead of a bar, have eggs. Scrambled, fried, hard-boiled. Eggs give high-quality protein and healthy fats. Or make a protein smoothie. Unsweetened almond milk. A scoop of protein powder. Spinach. Some berries. Start your day this way, full, focused, in control. That could be secretly holding you back from your weight loss goals. We've covered everything from liquid calories in sugary drinks to the deceptive nature of so-called healthy breakfast bars. High in calories, packed with sugar low in nutrients. Not filling, leading to a vicious cycle of cravings and overeating. Knowledge is power. Now you can spot these saboteurs from a mile away. The key takeaway isn't a long list of forbidden foods or feeling deprived. It's about empowerment. Make mindful, intelligent swaps that work for your body and lifestyle. Trade processed snacks for whole foods. Swap sugary drinks for hydrating alternatives. Replace refined carbs with fiber-rich options. You're not just cutting calories, you're improving metabolic health, balancing hormones, and giving your body quality fuel. Small, consistent changes build sustainable, long-term success. Pick 1 or 2 swaps to start this week. You don't have to overhaul your diet overnight. Start swapping these foods, and you'll likely see faster, easier progress. Notice how you feel. Energy levels, hunger cues, overall well-being. You'll be pleasantly surprised by the impact. If you found this helpful, like, share, and subscribe to Abudoni Health for more natural health tips. Thank you for watching. Stay healthy and see you in the next video.